welcome to High Button Sports here as we get set for our kickoff game here at the U15AA Provincials here in Nova Scotia, Canada, here on High Button Sports all weekend long. We are at the Dominion Arena out here in Glace Bay. You can see the tip of the province, and the rink has been slowly getting filled, and we are just about to get set off for the races here. We are going to be crowning a champion, provincial season, nothing like it. Well, let's get into it. That puck worked down the right side. Murphy's going to chase that, try to chip that up the wall. Picked off down low, and now looking to work it back the other way. Glace Bay in DeVoe, get the stick on it. Over to the left side, Hogan tries to play it through. Hogan now with it. Hogan to the backhand. That'll be pushed off into the right side corner. Back to the line there on the blue. Good hold by Glace Bay. Quick rebound in front. That one's sent out. Still alive and behind. And then ricocheted down the boards there. And that one will go the length for the icing. And we are 40 seconds into this one. Like I said, here on High Button Sports all weekend long. Thank you for tuning in. Excited to be here. There's nothing quite like provincial season. The hospitality room going, the merchandise everywhere, the kids ready to put it all on the line here for a provincial title this weekend. That puck worked into the right side. Green battling for it. Northside Vikings in the hometown host. Miners kicking us off here. White shot that down. Power there for the Vikings. Looking to whip that around. A good hard pass over. Now chipped off the wall by Rendell, and a quick shot back in by a Coin. That one will fall off the end board there. Left side, trying to chip that out. They get to center and worked back in. Touched up there for Power. Power for the Vikings, looking for the outlet pass. That one bounces off the stick and back over. Right side up to White. White sent it around. That puck into Rendell as I have a young gun, as I like to call them, behind me. Probably about a 2-year-old trying to get into the booth up here. As long as you don't unplug any of those blue wires. Pushed over to the right side. The grandpa came to the rescue there for me. Glace Bay cut out in front. Quick shot. That one gonna play back up the middle. A Coin. A Coin who's been out there for a little bit here. The assistant captain works that up to the middle. Ellsworth now. Ellsworth steps in, shot, glove down, rebound. That one by Glace Bay with some good pressure here to start. That one on the pad. Then quickly covered up as we have our second whistle. 2 minutes flat into the first period. That'll get the live streamer's heart pumping when a 2-year-old starts working around the wires back there. But I think we're all good to go here. Continue on. Left side, north side, wins it back to the line. McNeil shot in. That one gonna miss wide. Phillips tries to pressure on the boards, but Gracie does enough to take the body away, but it's sent right back in there. Back over to center, left side, Ellsworth. Ellsworth trying to chips through the middle. Gracie gonna chop back in. A lot of time here in the upper half of the north side end. In the first period of our first game here. Hawkins gets pushed off in the corner. Glace Bay has a second. Ellsworth works it back to the line. Low shot and tested early here. That one's set back in around. That looks to be young Benjamin Hardy in net. So Hardy, 3 saves here in the first 2 minutes. McNeil worked to front, tipped off. That one doesn't make the net. A good little heads-up play there to try to get it, but back to the line. And the Miners holding this offensive zone pretty strongly here early in this game. My name's Jeff Warbert, and I'll be here commentating all weekend long. Born and raised in Halifax. This is actually only my second time up to Cape Breton, so happy to be here delivering brand new rink here, the Dominion Arena. Like I said, you could see the tip of the province. Never been able to say that before. So excited to be here. We got some great action on the way. Glace Bay, a quick shot in front and a backhand. And Hardy stays sharp here early. That one worked in behind. Gonna bounce that off to the left side boards. Northside trying to pick up some speed off the wing. It's chipped back into the zone there by the captain. It looked like Sam Murphy. Diorno shoots that down and he holds his head up as he says, that wasn't the pass I was looking for, and we'll head back down the other end. So well done by Glace Bay here early. Like I said, kind of holding that blue line nicely. They've gotten a few good shots off too, funneling that puck towards the net, not trying anything on the outside here early. It's on the stick there, Green tries to chip it down. Sent back around the right side and sent it to escape Vikings. Now cutting up the middle, Ladle. He'll bring it in. He takes a shot there. First shot there for the Vikings, and a big rebound comes out. Goalie kind of swimming outside the crease there for Kelly. But corralled there into the corner and calmed that puck down. Now worked out in front. That one's sent into the mesh, and we are just under 5 minutes into the game here. Brighton Hardy, my mistake there. Got the correction there. First time seeing this Vikings team, but I promise you, 2 or 3 games into this thing and I'll know it. Phillips down the left side. Phillips cut off quickly there into the corner. Deland tries to play that in behind. Ellsworth, nice little chip out in front. Back to the line here, Wadden. Wadden wind up shot. That one tipped in front. Rebound on the right side. That one stays out. Northside able to corral that after 2 good opportunities in front created off the rebound. Sent back to the line. Quickly trying to step in. Hardy continues to be up to the task here. That one down the middle. It's sent in the other way. And quickly coming up on a little snow shower. And that's not going to create any fans there as Carter Wadden gives him a few extra shots as Rendell, I believe, got it, or gave a little extra love to the goaltender. That goaltender will be riding Kelly. So Kelly versus Hardy in our first matchup here at Provincials. One back on the right side. Picked up and played in behind. Gracie works just a little harder to get to that puck. And it's Glace Bay and a big hit there by Evelay. And that was our first big hit of the tournament here on Egerdeen. And the RA was up though. Was that a penalty? Oh. So a retaliation call there by the looks of it as a clean hit in the middle of the ice, and Glace Bay trying to get back at him, and that'll be our first power play here, and it'll give you a chance to show you our fancy power play graphics here on High Button Sports as the Vikings, after facing some heavy fire early, now get a chance as that one goes by DeVoe. Hardy's going to come out to grab that. He'll actually leave it there for the defenseman. Now a cut up the middle. In through center they come. Quick shot in, and that one didn't cause too much of a problem. I was watching the Oilers game last night, and they made a point about that rush shot there, kind of when you're cutting through the middle, and you shoot that puck high. It's a much easier save for that goalie to make if he can stand on his feet and just kind of move around with that glove. The ideal shot, they say, is about a foot off the ice. That could kind of cause the goalie either commit to butterfly, or it could slip under the glove if they decide to stay up, or it could create a rebound off the pad. So kind of when you're entering in off the rush there, and you don't really think you have a great chance to snipe it. Oh, that one tipped out front, right side. Then maybe that low shot about a foot off the ice just snapped that in and could create some chances. We'll see if anyone takes my advice. DeVoe, right side, try to chip it around to the left. Back in behind, that one's played off the wall. Glace Bay able to pluck that out. Into the zone, he kept it, nicely done. DeVoe now getting pressured as they're playing them up high, but he'll push that puck forward. It's sent in, and the whistle was blown as they tried to go for the rebound. And the whistle was clearly blown, so a frustrated Jackson DeVoe, who battled to keep that puck in, Thought that one was maybe an early whistle, and the coach thinks so as well, but puck was on. It was kind of a tough angle for us here, as we didn't really see that trickle free, but the whistle definitely went before that puck was finished off. That one stepped back to the line, kept in Power. Power with a little pass off to the wall, beaten to it in the right side corner, and that'll allow a Glace play clear down to Hardy. Hardy's leaving it for Power. Power with a cutback. Power with some pressure from behind. He'll dish that off to the right side. 31 seconds here in the power play. Tremblette into the left side. That one moved around, and Glace Bay out the middle. Ellsworth still on the PK. Sends that one in. Works it down the right side, trying to dish it back to the line. Power play almost over with 10 seconds to go. One great chance there on the power play for the Vikings. Gillum hands off to the middle, picked up in stride. Elaine tries to power that in. Lots of Elaine hockey players. Have done a lot of hockey this year, and I've seen at least 3 or 4. Good hockey name. I also grew up with a kid with the last name Elaine, who was a fantastic player. That one in through the middle. Sent back off. We've got a busy barn here in Glace Bay as the boards are wrapped with fans and the stands are full. That went over to Wadden. Wadden's going to take his time. Wadden hands that off to the left side, trying to hold on to it in front, looking for the wraparound. Got through the blue paint, but no one there to finish it off there for the Miners. Phillips now. Worked out in front, missing off the end of the stick. Right side, in behind, chipped up to Wadden. Rendell blocks that with the shin pad. Sent in the opposite end. Gillum just as across left side. Cut off nicely in Glace Bay. Now with one successful power play under the belt. The one successful penalty kill under the belt. We'll go back to work here in the offensive end, trying to pick up where they left off to start the period. Shot back in, quick one in front, and Power does a good job breaking up that play. A big wind-up shot scores as Murphy on the right side breaks through. Off a beautiful slapper there on the right post. And the captain gets our first goal of the U15AA Provincials, and that'll be 1-0 on the board here after some great sustained pressure. And we'll head back into center. Shot back down into the right. So Vikings fended them off to start the game. Had a power play of their own with one good opportunity on it. And then off the power play with 6 minutes left to go in the first, Glace Bay breaks through with a beautiful shot right at the top of that right circle by the captain. That one chipped in around. Back to the line. Egerdine to the right side. In behind, they backhand back down to Hogan. Hogan's going to pick up on it. Hogan, good lead pass there. Nice play. Stephen Mann battling for that in the corner. Worked to front. That one came through for a second, through some bodies. Back to the line, another shot. That one will be corralled by Hardy. So we are officially kicked off into this thing, I suppose. With our first goal, our first power play, our first complaint about the ref by the coach. Looks like we're checking off a bingo card here, and pretty good first period here so far. Glace Bay pushing the pace here on the Vikings, but Vikings have had good goaltending and some good pushback. Sent back in front, and that one another close one. Grabbed and worked towards the middle. Tremblette in for the Vikings. Sent back in by Everlay. That's down low and shaking the man off there in behind. Glace Bay trying to center out. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the first. It's back to the line. Sent in around, looking for a wraparound, won't get there. Pushed off on the corner. They're retrieved once again. McPhee can't get it out. Vikings making some moves there near the blue line. Comes back the other way. Green here on the left side. Green shoots it down. Back and behind, up the right side, on some skates. Ladle plays that in behind. Oh, that hits the skate of the Miner who is changing off there. Don't see that very often. Sometimes it can get a little dicey with those too many men, but it looks like we're cleaning a turnover in front. Vikings, and they'll be hauled down. Ellsworth, and first power play coming here, as Ellsworth has been pretty impressive here in this first period, creating some offense, just pushing that puck towards the front of the net, like I said. And we'll see our first Glace Bay power plays. They try to add to this lead. 4:02 left to go in the first. 2 minutes in the box there after a hard-working play there on the right side. Tipped into the middle, picked up by Glace. He'll head down the right side. Partially cut off on the boards and sent to behind for McPhee. Quick pass up the right side. Breakout here for the Miners power play. In through center. Quick shot on. That went into the glove and tracking well. Hardy here. First period, another whistle. That one 20 seconds in to the power play. Back over to the line. High shot. That one's sent in to the mesh. 2 minutes for tripping, so that's kind of what I thought. The tripping call can usually be attributed to being outworked on the puck. It's kind of like one of those things, if you keep the feet moving and you keep it clean, obviously you won't get the penalty, but the second you try to take a second off and that guy you're going against is working harder than you, then a tripping call or a hooking call, something along those lines, are usually what happens, and that's the case here. Is Miners turn it over here, and Glace down the middle. He'll have a break here. He has a step. Glace put to the outside. Oh, and that one knocked off the stick and rode in behind, and what an interesting breakaway that was, as just had about half a step on him in front. Fell off the end of the stick after some good defense, but it was rolling slowly through the blue paint, cleared out. Maybe if it wasn't a penalty kill, the Vikings could have had a man coming in to put that rebound in, but it was kind of you're on your own type situation there for Glace, who a great active stick there on the blue line created a chance. .111 left to go in the power play here for the Miners. Haven't been able to set up like they'd like. Back off into the corner. Deacon McPhee. Over to Baker. Baker, lead pass to the right side. White brings it in. Good for that drop back. Doesn't get all the way to a coin. Cut off on the wall. Played in behind. Quick shot, one-timer in front, and a good save. As just like they drew it up. Good opportunity on the power play for White. That one tipped off the stick. DeVoe in behind. Up the wall to a Coin. Coin's impressing me so far as his defensive IQ. Plays that off the boards. Over to McPhee. McPhee getting some pressure there by Brown, but he'll shake it off. Worked out in front of the one-timer. Couldn't get it off the stick. Had it right where they wanted it. Back to a Coin again, and a nice little tip pass down the right side. Not trying to force that puck at the net, though. 17 seconds because it's sent into the glass, which I feel like we're going to see a couple times here this weekend, as something I don't think I've ever seen is glass there on the other side. That's about 3 feet tall. Some of the taller parents could literally stand up and have the puck nick their head as it flies by. You got to be careful. That is some really, really low glass. We have the mesh obviously here on this side. Back over to the right side. Played down in the corner here. First period, still in the power play for another 5 seconds. A turnover to the middle. So the Vikings will escape there. So no successful power plays here in our first period of action. Back over to the line, bounce pass. Picked up left side, Phillips. Phillips shoots it down to Power. Power over to Ellsworth. He can't get it centered, but keep it in on the line. Sent back in on the post. Walk it in again. Kind of center. Looks like number 2, Ty McPhee. So we've got 2 McPhees here, Deacon and Ty. That one into the right side. Ellsworth with some pressure on. Just kind of waiting and seeing. Raptor on the boards, trying to keep it in on the blue line. Wadden gets by him. Ladle tries to play it on as well. We're approaching our final minute of play here in the first period. Gillum over. Left side picked up Vikings. Power with some good edge work, but turns it over. There's no one home there on the right side. Up the middle, 57 seconds to go. Final minute of play here in the first period. Final minute of play. Wadden shot in, rebound onto the right side. Green drop back to man. Left side turned over. Cut off on the boards, poked in behind. Hogan, right side, maybe trying to center it. Oh, nice pass. Oh, yeah, right there in the middle. Wadden, low shot, rebound in front, trying to chop at it. That was a great play coming down into the slot, missing the stick. You can tell my reaction. I thought that was off the end of the stick it in. Got right open for it. Glace Bay showing some good plays here on offense. Ladle shoots that down, and 10 seconds to go. McPhee will just shoot that back to DeVoe. DeVoe into the glove, left side over to Hogan. 3 seconds to go. Worked across. And that'll be the end of the first. So, 1 period down. Miners up 1-0. Good period for the Miners. Vikings had their chances, but looking to get a little more here in the second. We'll be back momentarily. All right, a quick 30-second break in between for us here. And then it's right back at it. I believe typically in the 15-minute frames we'll have a Zamboni clear after the second period, but because this is the first game, well, we remain to be seen. But what we do know is in between the first and second, it is a minute-long break. What a Murphy. Tries to dish that up to White. DeVoe cuts it off from the wall. Sent back into Elaine. Elaine going at it with him in the corner. A much larger Murphy, and the arm goes up. And a tripping call made, and another power play coming here for the Vikings as Murphy now just needs an assist for the Gordie Howe hat trick, as they got him on the trip after a board battle. And it'll be Vikings power play for the second time, and a great opportunity here at the start of the second period to tie this thing up. That one nicely done by DeVoe to grab that out, tipped off the stick there. Ladle, I think it got there. Back into the blue line, over to Murray. Murray down to Ladle. He'll wind up, low shot, that one riding up and behind. Way high top by Randall. He wasn't the next player to touch it there, as Ellsworth tries to get it out, comes back to the middle. DeVoe's got to get there. DeVoe on the right side. He'll take a look. Hard pass into the left side, too hard to corral. Sent back to the line. That one will get out Murray over to DeVoe though in a hurry as Ellsworth pressures from behind. Back into the middle, left side. Guerin brings it in. Guerin shot. That one tipped over. It took a funny bounce. If it would have died out a little bit more, it could have fallen in behind him, but just clears that crossbar. Pushed off there. A minute gone here in the power play. Here on the right side. Oh, and an interference penalty coming there for Murray. So looks like we'll have our first 4-on-4. He's got a little overzealous is the word I would use to put it there in the offensive zone, and got him from behind. Both refs put their arms up there for the interference. So clear cut there, and we'll be the 4-on-4. That'll be 55 seconds of 4-on-4. Let's kind of see how that changes much here. The old Dominion Arena as I see the Cole Harbour squad rolling in here. Cole Harbour streamed many a times in the Cole Harbour rink there for Joe Lamont. Taking a nice bank pass there, up through the middle, cut off on the wall. McPhee, a good rush, but some even better defending by McPhee. Back to the line for Power, 4-on-4. Low shot, trying to tip that in front. Bounces up off the stick. Picked up now here on the right side, Man shot in. That one misses off the right side. Trying to shake him off there low in the zone. Back to the left side. To the line they come. Cut back for Man. Still holding. Just a front one-timer. Number 66 there, Matt Phillips. 8 seconds of 4-on-4, and then it'll be a minute of power play time for the Miners. As time will run out, and it'll be a minute here. So Vikings now switch focus to just getting that out of their end. Power, a chip by. He'll follow that puck. In between Man's legs, who can't catch up to it in time as Glace shoots it down. Back in through the middle. Backhand up, stopped by Power. Power back into Wadden. Wadden over to Phillips. Phillips touches that through his legs. Off the shaft of the stick there. In ahead for Hogan. 29 seconds and not much going here on the power play.
Here is the
Glace Bay.
even split for $155. The number is 488234.
Power play for another 28 seconds as bodies continue to pile in here. No gate at the door and free food up there in the hospitality room. So this is about as classic of a hockey tournament as it gets here. Lots of fans, I suspect, here at Dominion Arena. They said excited to bring the action, get to know these teams a little bit. Left side, worked over, up there to Baker. Baker's gonna step in, he has a shot. That one sent in, and Hardy able to corral that one. 11 seconds to go in the power play. 11:41 to go in the second. Funny enough, no one's put the heater on yet though, so I guess everyone's bundled up, or they're just not as cold because the end of Christmas, Hogan, or end of winter. Hogan shot in, and a nice one there. He missed it on the first chance, but then regained and ripped that one. Sent him behind, trying to center, right side, backhand. Played him behind, Hogan. End of the power play, we're back to even strength. Pushed off there on the right side corner. Played him behind, corralled back up to the line, blue line, high shot in, rebound there on the right side. It didn't come up far enough for anyone to take advantage of it, and it's sent back in. Darrow going out with Murphy. He's now out of the box. Back into the line, slapped down. Lead pass there. Glace Bay on the right side. That one falling in behind. Pushed off into the corner. DeVoe gonna just hold that against the wall. There's a bit of a buzz through the rink here from that. Sounds like kind of like an aux cord being disconnected, so maybe over there in the booth. Try to ignore that. There we go. Glace Bay trying for the wraparound. Good job powering in, and a power play coming once again. As hauled down off some good hard work in front. That'll be Deacon McPhee who draws that one, and right back to it here on the man advantage. Glace Bay more or less picking up where they left off there in the second period. Ellsworth shot in, that one riding up high. McPhee hustles over and catches it on the line. Down the left side and behind, Ellsworth grabs that in the corner. Tip that back and behind, try to dish it front. Oh, and a beautiful save by Hardy as he gets across. Kicks the pad out. Nicely done, and maybe his best save of the game here to keep it a one-goal game. Back to the line, low shot tipped off. A coin waves him off. He'll go in for it. A coin dished in front. McPhee tries to center. Knocked off the stick. A good little cycle going here on the outside. Dished in front off the stick, but covered well in front. Vikings. Shoots at the length of the ice. A minute 10 left to go in the power play. Holding on. Left side. Laid off the skates. Breaking in. Miners to the middle. Right side. Missing the end of that one. Back down low. Over on the wall. Ellsworth. Ellsworth. Knocked off the stick there. Comes back to it. The middle and over to the right side. Picked up and pulled behind. That one off the end. Boys trying to get a look. Back in behind, dished in front. Oh, and that one was as good as in the back of the net, but it caught the skate. Left side, back down to McPhee, and the power play's over here. Shot in. Back around through center they come, down the right side. Off the end of the stick is kind of eerily quiet in here as the fans watch on. Maybe a little nervous energy here as we approach halfway through this game. Pretty much officially halfway through. Down in on the left side. Wind-up shot, that one missing wide for McPhee. McPhee corrals, plays it down the right side. Ryan trying to fish it out. He's in behind, getting worked off that puck. Vikings with some good pressure, but can't get it out. Quick shot, scores! Cutting to the middle, and the Vikings just getting caught up too much in their own end there. As it looks like number 14, Carson Hogan, well, the second goal of the game here, even strength. Dead center in the middle of this game. 7 minutes to go here in the second period. And that'll be 2-0. As the Miners get another one here. Garrett, just a little cut back, play in front. We play with fire. Vikings need to kind of go back to what they were doing there at the second half of last period. Work that puck in and be the first on those pucks as the arm goes up, and this should help. There's another penalty coming off the icing here. And the arm goes up, and the Vikings will have another look here on the man advantage, and a bit of a marching band into the box here as White will go off this time. So after giving up one here, a great chance to get one back. Vikings gonna wait and face off outside. Oh, huh. because it was iced down there. Yeah, so the icing is the other team. Yeah, I was trying to figure that one out in my head. It's because instead of the Miners touching it, meaning it would have been a face-off for the offensive zone, instead, because they got the whistle off the icing there on the delayed penalty, it'll just be outside. You actually don't see that too often, to be honest. Typically it's touched up, but honestly it's not even a bad move. You just get that puck down, get your power play started, over into the right side. 2 minutes for cross-checking there on White as he was trying to hustle back. Worked over to Power. Power brings it in. Left side, Power surveying, dished across, nice wind-up shot there, and right on the tape, right where they wanted it, and that one just rises above the net. 20 seconds into the power play, and a good opportunity there for the Vikings. These nets look pretty much brand new. Not a very big back on these nets, though. I wonder if that's because if it goes too far back, there's not enough room to skate in behind the net. But kind of a shallow net. Does look brand new. Here for Provincial weekend at Dominion Arena, picked up here on the left side. Hustling that puck in. Tremblay will get it back to Power. Power, fans on it, regains possession. Work down onto the left side wall. Trying to get it back to the line. Power back to Glace. Glace regains. Kicked off on the right side to the skate there. Power tried to stay on it. Wind up, and Glace Bay will get the clear. A minute gone on the power play, so the Vikings worked it around, but only have the one shot here on the man advantage. Down for Power. Power takes the long way around and step back in, and the tagging up. Phillips almost had a break there, but covered off on D. 38 seconds. Phillips took it to cut off in front. Phillips shot. One didn't have much on it. Picked up there. Phillips. Backing around into the right side corner. Garrow waiting. Pushed off. Looking for the lane. Hands off. D-to-D pass. 10 seconds to go, and that one catches the back of the skate. So Vikings not able to get anything here on the power play. Back in by Rendell. And that'll be the end of it. So back to 5-on-5. Plenty of power plays. No PPGs to be accounted for yet. McPhee plays it back around to O'Coin. O'Coin picks it up there in the corner. Dishes off to White in the middle. White in through center. White picking up some speed. White down the left side. White high shot. Back in on the boards there. Try to dish it front. Oh, off the stick Ellsworth, and Ellsworth had that in the back of the net if he could have corralled it. That's back in through center. Chop back down into the zone there. 4 minutes to go here in the second period. So we are well into our first game here. Left side played over. Lead pass. Garrow in ahead. Picked up on the right. He'll go down. No penalty call though. And that one a tight little shot in front for the Vikings. Covered up. As they're going to try to start funneling that puck to the net. Down 3:39 to go here in the second. My name's Jeff Warburton. Thank you for tuning in here on High Button Sports. Excited to be here all weekend long, catching every minute of the action. McPhee pinched off on the boards. Back to Ryan. Ryan, left side. Lead pass there to Mann. Mann will break it in. He'll have a nice chance for a shot and scores. And a beauty from Mann as he end-to-end rushes that. Finds the back of the net. And Hardy will try to shake that one off, but it's 3-0 here with 3:25 to go here in the second. And not much he could do on that one as it just came in and rifled. Miners now in control here as we approach the end of the second. The next one has to be for the Vikings. Forget about that one, focus on the next one. On the right side, just to front, shot on, and a big save by Hardy, as that could have been back-to-back goals in 20 seconds, but a huge one to evade that just as I finish saying the words, they need the next one. And a big save there. Really impressed with that one. Stay composed, as that was point blank. Wrister. Wind up. Laid back to McPhee. That'll be outside the zone here. Carson Hogan with the assist. Our first round robin game. Hopefully it was easy for everyone to find. All the games will be on High Button, and if you want to click on the live tab after, as soon as the game ends, it'll be uploaded there for your re-watching pleasure. Sent down on the boards, over to Garrow. Garrow, wind up shot, that one blocked it away. Back off into the corner there. Played out, Glace Bay. We get possession there on the left side, tipped by. White trying to pick it up in stride, he's got numbers. 2-on-1, White elects to shoot, save there, Hardy, rebound. 2:26 to go. Wrapping around the boards there. Garrow. Sent across. Picked up, high shot there. A bit of a collision there in between Ladle and Green. Picked up by White. White with the lead pass again. Green in. I gotta make the point that White just passed to Green, taking on the Vikings who are wearing white and green. Well, that one just clicked in my head there. As we get a little brown on that Vikings team, so a couple color or shade last names, I suppose. These are the type of things you notice when you're a commentator, I suppose. As you try to pick up on the names, but nice view for us here up in the booth. Real easy to see down there on the ice. Hopefully it's a good viewing experience for you there at home as we continue on here in our first game of the tournament. 3-0 here for the host team, Glace Bay, with 1:40 left to go in the second. That one dished out in front. Vikings looking to get back in this game. Been a pretty good game here so far. Glace Bay have had the majority of the opportunities. As that one sent off the blocker and into the mesh again here with 90 seconds to go in the second period. I don't see the Zamboni getting ready or anything, so we might not have an ice clear. It might just be run all the way through. We'll have our answer here in about 90 seconds. That one sent in behind. Glace Bay would love to get another one here. To the middle. Over to the right side, getting pushed off, trying to backhand it on. It's to the middle of the skates. Tipped off to the opposite side now. Randell awaits Phillips, and that one offside as Phillips was being stalked by Randell. Off coming here with 1:02 to go here in the second. Backed over a lane, takes a bump by Phillips. Played back to the line, try to dish it up the left side. Gracie gets it over. Sent him behind and diving out, keeping there on the right side wall. Power on it as well. McPhee trying to play it down. It's cut off along the boards, and the Cole Harbour side, Cole Harbour team who's playing here soon, watches on as the action gets close. 33 seconds to go, and the arm goes up. And the Vikings, with 30 seconds to go here in the second, will get another man advantage and another chance to claw back into this game. So we're far from the finish line here, and Man advantage once again, trying to get one through here. Sometimes the way these things work, you get one through, you gain that confidence. Just need to know they can break through on this goaltender, Kelly. Held off, pushed to the right side. Stick handle. Electing to hold on back to DeVoe. Pressure comes to DeVoe in a hurry in the form of Hogan. DeVoe now left side, tipped over to Hogan and can't get that out as Hogan makes the play. It's sent down, 6 seconds to go. Picked up, played back. And the whistle goes here at the end of the second period. And we take a look. And it kind of looked like they were ready to clear. Yeah, they'll head to the dressing room. Okay, so that's what I thought. So we'll have a 10-minute break here in between them. We'll be back for our third period here. Miners in control. We'll stop in the dressing room. We'll be back shortly. Don't go anywhere. everybody. After an extended break, we are back. Took a minute for the Zamboni to come out there, but he came out. We got the ice cleared and we are set for third period action in our first game of the day and our first game of these provincials. As Guerin looks to get his helmet adjusted or something like that. And this third period will start eventually, I promise. 30 seconds gone in the power play here for the Vikings, so they still have a minute and a half to work by. Oh, and looks like we are ready to go. So 3-0. Glace Bay in control. Vikings 15 minutes on the clock to try to come back in this thing, and it all starts with one. If you can get one here in the power play early, you're feeling and you're looking good. If the time starts to tick away, not so much. Glace Bay there in the corner. Pitched off there near the hash marks. Vikings try to get it back to DeVoe. DeVoe dishes it down the right side. Tremblay in front. Left side shot. That one went to front. Oh, and that one somehow stayed out. And the best chance of the game for the Vikings by Glace, as Glace continues his strong play. Works back over, and you see the Glace Bay miner Cole down there giving out some fist bumps. We don't see that every day. The mascot's coming in and Hogan picks it up. Hogan shorthanded, backhand, scores. As that one in and out in a hurry off the turnover. And a shorthanded marker for the Miners. As they'll go up 4-0 here. Still 37 seconds left to go in the power play, but not ideal here at all for the Vikings, who are still trying to come back in this one. And that shallow net I was talking about, that puck was in and out in a hurry. The ref was right there in position, but whoa, as that one came through that little hole there. But like I was saying, the shallow net there, we'll keep an eye to see if that thing comes back around here in this tournament. Because if you're gonna let a quick snapshot go like that, that one could have easily been called not in. You know, we see crazier things happen, and we saw how quickly that one was in and out off the backhand. Huh. That in the back of your mind as this tournament moves forward. Vikings shot back through the middle. Picked up there on the right side, into the zone, high shot that falls in behind. Picked up there by a coin. The coin cut off on the boards. Rendell. Rendell turns it over to White there in the middle. White over there on the right side. Played back in behind and in stride now. Power. Power with a nice lead pass. Left side shot into a shin pad. Vikings just pushing that puck forward. End of the power play. So we're back to even strength here. A shorthanded marker for the Miners there. Because it's now 4-0 to score. 13-13 to go in the game. Played over to the left side wall. Trying to chip it out with stick lifted. Back in behind they'll come, circling. Cut back again the other way. Looking for a Murray, comes back to McPhee on the line. McPhee low shot, that one will ricochet off the back of the net into the corner for Green. Oh, and a nice hit there late on Green. Rendell falls down, but he got a good chunk of it, and that one's sent in by McPhee. And he gets him by the blocker, and that'll be 5-0 here. As Hardy will try to shake it off, but Glace Bay now in total control here with 12:46 to go here in the third. In the first game of the tournament here at Provincials, wins are the only thing that matters. This is what it's all about, and Glace Bay, I think, probably pretty happy with how the start of this one's gone for them. But we're not at the end here yet. 12:30 to go. Wrapped around that end board, try to put up off the wall. Everley shot in. Evley rebound there, right side, finished off, and just like that, they'll get one back as the Vikings finally break through. And like I said, we got lots of time left, and that's Tremblette, who picked up a big juicy rebound in front, buried it, and now Vikings know they can beat the goaltender. Big help for the psyche, but is it too little, too late? 4 goals here in the third period is the mountain they're looking to climb here. Oh, and a nice hit there on Evele by Phillips, and I've seen some real solid hits here so far in this first game. That one's sent in wide. Deacon McPhee with that first one there we just saw on the line. Over to Phillips. Phillips sends it back where it came from, deep in the zone. Tremblette tries to get it out. It's played in Northside. Lead pass. Evelyn will get the assist. Over to Phillips. Phillips brings it in left side. High shot. Falling down in front. Into the skates. Worked off the wall. Try to chip back. That one gets in behind. Sent down the length of the ice here. 5-1. 11:28 to go here in the third. Left side touched up. Over to the middle and knocked off the puck there. Comer. Landon. That one's intercepted now. Right side cut off on the boards, and another nice hit there in behind. There's been about 4 or 5 clean bone crushers so far in this game, and I consider myself impressed. I really don't see that level of hitting too often, but these U15 boys seem to have picked up on the trick. And another blow-up hit there. Back to the line, high shot, that one rising in. They're saying it hit the mesh, so it must have just caught it as you heard it hit the glass as well. And 5-1 the score here, 10:49 to go here in the third period. So I want to say, if you haven't seen much by High Button Sports and you're new to it, we're a Nova Scotia and Atlantic Canada based company out of Halifax, Nova Scotia, providing live streams as well as a podcast and mic'd up videos and a social media presence, so make sure you go check out some of our other stuff. Gracie down the right side, high shot. Oh, that one would have been a nice one to get in as they try to cut this deficit to 3. Picked up in behind. That one, ooh, kind of risky playing that in front. Elaine's going to bail him out. Elaine with the assistant captain marker there. Gets it by, and Gracie now could be picked up for a 2-on-1 in behind. Gracie dishes across, shot on. That one just double clutched. Left too much time. You gotta just take that shot when you see it. And now getting all sorts of pressure in behind as the Miners on number 7 there, Murray, and Murray had a good look, but like I said, you just gotta rip that thing as he had an open net, but he double clutched. Kelly was able to get over and make the relatively easier save than it should have been. 10-11 left to go here in the third. Okay, ready? We drop back again. Picked up here to the outside. Glace Bay with speed, gonna hold it in. White down the left side. White tries to shake it off, it's in behind. Chipped up off the boards. Back in behind, waiting for the cutoff hit. Sent in, oh, that one slipped through. Green there on the wall, Power coming in as well. Up back to the middle, looking for the outlet pass. A little too hard off the stick there for Rendell, but he'll get in behind a coin. Rendell down low, dishes in front. Chance here. Oh, it's in the skates, still on it. Oh, and a nice chance of the open shot. That one saved by Kelly. And that is 2 chances that I would consider grade A chances, which is 25% or higher chance of going in. You might hear me refer to that as the weekend goes on. The grade A, like I say, a fantastic scoring chance when you get the 25%, and then a 5-alarm chance is 33% or higher. A grade B percent chance is usually around 15%. So, you know, a couple grade A chances here for the Vikings here in the third period, but not able to convert on either of them. And now Glace Bay, Phillips, oh, shot, tries to put it right through him. He gets it on the arm, but it stays out. kind of just fire that. All the power in the bottom hand on that wrister. Working back in around. Through the middle, pushed off into the corner. Matt Phillips tries for it. In front, wind up. Have got their chances. As Phillips heads to the box. But double clutching and letting that thing fall off the end of the stick. It's still 5-1. And another power play here for the Vikings. Getting ready to go here. One over on the boards, back to the line, trying to keep it in, gonna hold it on the blue. Get it over. Left side, trying to get that back. Lytle in the middle. He'll wind up. Shot wide on the right side. Picked up there along the end boards. And another penalty coming. 5-on-3 as this one will be for cross-checking, so got a little aggressive there along those boards. Not doing themselves any favors down the stretch here, but the Miners have built up that 5-1 lead, so 5-on-3 here for 1 minute and 34 seconds. And maybe a timeout called, yes, as the Vikings are trying to get back in this one.
Timeout for Northside.
8:15 to play, and Cole comes wandering by here again. All right. Okay, so 1 minute and 34 seconds of 5-on-3. 8:15 to go here in the third, down 5-1. If you can score 2 on these 2 penalties you've got sitting there, and you're giving yourselves a fighting chance. Let's see how it goes here. The Vikings back to the line. DeVoe. DeVoe works it over left side. Stick handle back over to DeVoe. Down to the middle. Wind up shot right side, tipped off, and a good stick as pulling down into the zone there is Gracie. Back to DeVoe. DeVoe back over to Gracie. Pushes it to the middle. DeVoe left side. Haven't gotten a shot off yet. That one's sent high and behind. Minute left on the 5-on-3. Gracie over. Stepping in, high shot. That one back in around the boards. Gracie dished off left side. Back to DeVoe in the middle. Through the legs. Picked up now. Low shot. That went up into the gut. Picked off and pulled back. Dished across, looked for the one time, but couldn't get it there. And the Glace Bay Miners have some good penalty killing here as back on the line. McCoy trying to get it over. DeVoe, left side, got to get some shots here. 28 seconds, haven't been able to get it on net. Back over, they're calling for it, but they're not passing it. Back to DeVoe now finally. Still holding, only 18 seconds in the 5-on-3. And just not enough shots here. DeVoe, low shot, that one missing wide. So 7 seconds to go. First penalty almost over, and they're just dishing it around out there. Vikings. Across, tipped off the stick. Low shot, DeVoe, rebound there in front, trying to bury it away. How did that stay out again? It's off in front, covered up, and they call it a goal. I was about to say, how on earth did that stay out? But I didn't know if it really crossed, but the ref had a good view. And just at the end of that one, they'll make it 5-2 after dishing it across. And goaltender here, confused. It's Kelly. He's looking for an explanation. Yeah, we're saying a no goal over here. And we'll head back to center here. So it's 6:34. They get one back. They've got 19 seconds of power play time. And that one they almost just willed into the back of the net there. There was about 3 swipes at it in front. It took to the last one to cross the line, and the goalie there, Kelly, still shaking his head. He doesn't feel like he let one in. Look at that. Focused in, but we'll return back to the action here. So 14 seconds. Green's gonna step in, try to get it back. Bouncing off the glove there. Cut off in front. Oh, risky play there in front by Murray. Tries to dish it over. 5 seconds to go here at the tail end of the power play. That one misses, and that'll be an icing here, and that'll take us to the end of the power play. 6:16 left to go in the game. Gracie with the goal there. Great game by Gracie. 6:16. Okay, and we're ready to go. Still checking there on the right side. Looks good to me now. One back to the line for McPhee. McPhee, nice little chip down low. Gillum takes a check to make the play. Over to the left side now. Some jockeying for position back in the zone. Pulled into the here Vikings. Low shot, that one just wide, and almost snuck that one by. Rendell cut off on the wall. Rendell with a spin around. Trying to dish it in front, rebound, still on it. Loose for a second and covered up, and a dig after. And some more pushing and shoving after the whistle here will continue. 5:46 to go here in the third period of our first game. Taking us a little bit to get through this third frame. Our next game will go at 2 p.m. And the ref's talking it over. Just seems like we can't really get a flow going here. It seems like there's whistles every couple seconds and lots of power plays, and I don't know. The 5-2 score is a bit of a one that kind of slows a game down like that, where now the Miners are just trying to hold on here. Vikings are still trying to push it, obviously. We're here in Provincials, but a turnover there to the right side. Now off the boards, Green looking for it. Green back into the blue line. DeVoe takes a hit. It's played over. Tremblett tries to get it to the middle. Knocked off the backside of the stick. Played back to the blue line. Low one touched up there. Looking for the lead and set back again for an icing the other way. 5:08 to go here in the third. 5-2 the score. We're back to even strength here. Looking for a winner here, and like I said, just a few whistles slowing this third period down a bit. We had a pretty rapid first 2 periods. The first period especially, there was a game flow, but like I said, sitting back here a little bit, kind of trying to just get to the end of this one. Vikings trying to scrap and claw their way back in. Under 5 minutes to go. Time is running out. Hogan through the middle. Hogan wind-up shot. That one chipped off there on the right side. Tried to chip it back by Wadden. Wadden keeps it in with the skate man towards the middle. Wind up. That one blockered away. Hardy. Down low in the zone. Hogan takes a bump. Will eventually get it out. Vikings looking for it. Gracie down the right side. Wadden. Treves. Plays it up the left side. Into the offensive end here for Mann. Mann loses a stick. Played towards the middle. A collision there. Power. Now looking to get it out. Lead pass. Left side over to Tremblett. Sent back down around now. In behind Wadden. Wadden has a little time to work it out. Can't quite get it sent down though. Grindell backing around. 3:50 to go. Played up off the wall and kept in. Blowing up into the boys there, battling for it. Trying to get that out with the skates. Quick shade in behind. 3:33 left to go here in the game. Lead pass, touches off the stick, back in behind for Power. So now we've gone a little bit without a whistle, gotten a bit of a flow going as I started talking about it. Looked over, chipped off the stick, and there we go, icing. And the good old hockey game comes on as we're approaching the end of this one. Glace Bay looking to hold on and cash a big early win here on opening day. We'll have 4 games, 2, 4, 6, or 12, 2, 4, 6. Everyone will play at least once today, I believe, and then we'll be at it tomorrow with our big day. I think there's 7 games tomorrow. So make sure you're ready for that. Sent in on the boards. Nice hit place there. In towards the middle, looking for Garrow, who didn't really go to the puck, waited for it to come to him. It was intercepted. Down the right side now. Trying to chip in front. Covered off. 2:54 to go in the third. Face off here. And a little right round remix comes on. The music's been great here in the first game. I was hoping that's going to continue. Some classics. Rendell up the left side. Hit it off. Pushed down under the wall. Drop pass. High shot. That one off the post. Glace Bay through the middle. Over to Ellsworth. Ellsworth picks it off the one hop. That's sent down in behind. Wrapping it back around. Phillips. Phillips tries to keep it in. A coin. Nice shot. Puck's loose for a moment, and Hardy will jump on it and cover it up. 2:21 to go. So like I said, if you haven't heard a High Button before, make sure you check out our other stuff. A lot of it's here on the YouTube channel, including an interview with Nathan McKinnon, Jonathan Torrens. So my boss there, Justin Belanger, the host of that podcast, over 400 episodes. So lots of blood, sweat, and tears put into that one. Gracie down the left side. Gracie towards the middle. Brown tries to shut over, shot, scores. And they'll get another one here, and it'll be 5-3 with 2:10 to go, because that one was just freed up in front, and I gotta catch the number on who finished it off. Gracie will actually let Murray head to the net first, so it would have been a Murray goal there to make it 5-3. And the other thing about putting these goals in is you never know how the seeding can go at the end of these. I've seen some real close ones here in the U13 AAA Provincials. It actually came down to .15 of a goal. That was the difference in a 3-way tie for the 4th spot in the semifinals. So it was kind of like if they would have put in that empty net, they would have made it. Those little things matter here at Provincials. So even if you're down, the Vikings putting a good effort in here in the third period, getting some goals back, and 2 minutes flat left to go in the third. Glace Bay looking to hold on. Oh, turned over in front. Wind up shot there. Vikings, they have 2 minutes to work with. Oh, and a big layout hit there on the left side, and another fantastic hit. And if I'm going to take anything away from this first game, it's that these U15AAs know how to lay some clean body here. Sent over to the right side. Trying to enter, cut off. Stop up play there. In behind, it'll be picked up by Tremblett. Tremblett's got a goal in this one. Final 90 seconds of this game. Glace Bay down the right side looking for the cutoff. Oh, and a hit in there, and that one will catch the numbers. As the player down for a moment, and that'll be off to the box. We don't show any injuries here on High Button Sports. It looks like Power just had his bell rang. He's getting back up and shaking it off, and Much respect to him as Green thought the number. So after many clean hits, got a not so clean one. And we'll head down to the other end here, 119, and the goalie will be pulled. So last effort here, it'll be 6-on-4 for the Vikings. So here we go. A chance here, if you get one quick, it's a 1-goal game. That one sent back into the glove, wind up shot, that one low, can't get through. Hogan pushes it by and a great poke there as he'll see the empty net, but it'll be cut off. Will it reach? No, that one in behind. But because they're on the penalty kill, no need to worry about icing or anything like that. Looking for that lead pass through the middle. Touched up, set back in, and a good shin pad save, I should say. Over to the right side, Gillum. Trying to get it by, back in behind, but DeVoe. A minute left to go. Tremblay turns it over. A coin looking to finish off his good game. That one missing. Hogan there on the wall. Back in behind, 32 seconds to go. Picked up. Look for the outlet. Intercepted there at center. Coming back for the step back. Vikings gonna pick it up. Still 6-on-4, 23 seconds to go. Shaking off one stick. In ahead, shot in. It's off the glove, rebounded in front. Sent off to the corner. 15 seconds, the Miners will shoot it out, and that might do it. There's 10 seconds left to go on the clock. And they're gonna hold on to it. A coin trying to get the turnover, but that'll do it. So, Glace Bay with a 5-3 victory here, kicking us off. Great game in net there by Kelly, and that'll do it. So the first game of the tournament here, it ends in a Miners victory. We'll be back shortly with the next one, 2 p.m. start. See you then.